Alrighty, how's it going today? Hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Hopefully everybody's been enjoying this fantastic weather we've been having lately. But basically, I'm just gonna be telling y'all, the ways that I didn't get caught in high school smoking and shit like that. I don't even know if I can say that on here, but smoking like THC and all that shit. So first things first, started smoking my sophomore year. I was 16, and I would smoke carts regularly in high school from sophomore year to senior year. I got caught one time. It was on my 18th birthday. I'll save that story for the end of the video, but we're just gonna get straight into this. Gotta be friends with your teachers. Gotta be cool with your teachers. If you're a bad kid and you're going around and you're like talking shit to teachers and stuff like that, they're gonna have it out for you, bro. They're not gonna like, they're gonna be curious on why you're gone out of the bathroom for so long. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna not like you. Rule number one, be friends with your teachers, because that's always what got me like longer bathroom time, low key. Like, they just never cared like if I would go to the bathroom like for a long time. Another thing, I did a lot of my work. I was a good kid. That's another thing that you guys don't realize is the people that you don't expect to smoke, bro, they smoke. Like, bro, a majority of people I asked in high school, bro, and I'd be like, you smoke? They'd be like, yeah, bro. Like, they would hit me with some smart ass answer too, bro. Like, yeah, bro, I've been smoking since I was fucking. Like, I didn't ask for your whole life story, buddy. Anywho, it starts with the teachers. Be cool with your teachers. I don't want to fucking, sit here and be like, oh, do your work. But not gonna lie, that fucking helps, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a good student in class, they're not gonna care what you're doing outside of their classroom, bro. They just aren't. Like, it's just the truth, bro. Like, I did good work in school, and so then I got all my work done. Hey, teacher, can I use the restroom? Yeah, go ahead. I go to the restroom for like fucking 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then I come back. Sometimes they say something, sometimes they don't. It really just depends, bro, honestly. It just depends on the teacher. If you know the teacher well, you know what's good, what's bad, what works, what doesn't. And so, yeah, that's rule number one. Be cool with your teachers. And I'm not saying they'll let you smoke, but like, you'll just be able to get away with it easier. Okay, rule number two. Now, this isn't going to help you necessarily not get caught, but this is going to help you in the case that you do get caught, you'll get in less trouble. And this advice is to go in groups. Not big groups, I would say, but necessarily smaller groups, just so it's like, then he has to search everybody type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's kind of bad. It's like, it's kind of the domino effect theory, but it's just like, go in groups, bro. That's just the best way to do it. If you go by yourself, you are way more likely to get caught. Even though you might think you're being quiet, it's just, bro, you know what I'm saying? That's how I got caught. I was by myself. The reason why it works when you go in groups is because usually sometimes there really is sometimes someone like kind of looking out, you know what I'm saying? There will be like a call out, you know what I'm saying? Like say, you know what I'm saying? Like 3 people in the stall, you got 3 people outside waiting. And then like, dude, there might be like one person just like chilling and just like looking at the doorway the whole time, just like waiting for a teacher to walk in. As soon as the teacher walks in, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? You can just tell the energy shifts. Like, you know what I'm saying? First things first, you'll hear the loud footsteps and then all the conversations stop, bro. It just gets quiet. And then as soon as it gets quiet, that's when you just start tucking your shit in your pockets. You might even flush that shit down the toilet. I know people that have done that, bro. And honestly, that's how it happens, bro. That's how it happens, but like, that's what it takes sometimes. Like, sometimes you have to sacrifice that cart in order to not get a fucking felony charge. But hey, people have eaten weed. People have gotten pulled over and eaten weed. So, you know what I'm saying? Flushing a cart down the toilet, bro, that's nothing, dog. Especially, like, if it's a full cart. Oh, if it's a full cart, I don't know, dog. That might be hard, bro. Might just, like, have to keister that bitch. But go in groups. Honestly, that will help you. That's how I got caught, genuinely. I got caught. The one time I went by myself, I got caught. And it was a fucking dumb situation. But, yeah, rule number 2, go in groups. And, like I said, it's not going to help you not get caught, but it's going to help you get in less trouble. Alrighty, so rule number 3. So this one, if you do tend to go by yourself, which that's just was my thing, all I'll say is just be very careful. Be quick. That's like the thing. You got to be in and out. You can't be in there cheaping your car, taking multiple hits and shit like that. Like, that's another way you get caught, is if you're lingering in the bathroom for too long. Now, obviously, some schools, they have certain bathrooms that like might not get checked on as much. Like, at my school, the bathrooms that were the hottest, bro, were the fucking English bathroom. English bathroom was getting checked like all the time, bro. And then I would say probably like I really don't know, bro, because some of them were mad hot. But the one that used to not really get checked a lot was the science bathroom and the bathrooms by the gym and shit like that. Cafeteria bathroom, that one was kind of hard. But like I said, you got to be in and out, bro. 2 hits, 3 hits at most, bro. 3 hits at most, bro. At most, 3 hits. But like, you know what I'm saying? Take those 2 hits. Take 2 big hits, bro. Like, if you really need to, take 2 big hits. Hold that shit in, fucking zero that shit, blow it out, and then dip, bro. Like, straight up dip. Another thing, never go back for seconds. Like, that's how I got caught, bro. I was in there, hit my cart twice, I was about to walk out, and I was like, you know what? I want to take one more hit. Went back in the stall, hit it again, hear the footsteps coming, hear the fucking keys jingling. I'm like, fuck me, bro. Put my shit in my pocket, walk out, and this motherfucker's right there. And I was just like, I did it, bro. But like, I couldn't do nothing, bro. I tried to tell them that it was nicotine, but okay, they're smarter than you think. So don't try to lie. Or like, if you do try to lie, like, I don't know. Like, have a good lie. But yeah, like I said, in and out, be quick, 2-3 hits max. 3 hits max, honestly. Alrighty, this is rule number 4, and I don't really know what to call this rule, not gonna lie, but this is just something that I used to do. I used to keep my cart in my car, and like I said, I was cool with my teachers, so I used to, you know, ask my teacher that I was cool with. I'd be like, yo, can I go to my car? Forgot to grab this. And then I would go out there. Another thing, I was really cool with the front desk lady. The front desk lady, she was really nice. Her name was like Miss I think. Oh, I shouldn't actually say that. But she was a really nice lady. She let me do it. And I would just, and I'm not gonna lie, what I would do is I would keep a paper in there, like on hand, just in case, you know what I'm saying? I had to come back, but it would always be just some old ass assignment, like something that really wasn't needed. But I would go into my car, hit my cart a few times, and then I would just kind of hurry back, and then I would just go back, and then like, that's it. Even, sometimes I would even just be like, yo, can I use the restroom? And then I would like, go out to my car, and then do it, and then come back, and like, you know what I mean? Like, not even go to the restroom, bro. So, like, sometimes I used to ask to go to my car. Sometimes I used to ask to go to the restroom. Really, either or. But, like, the asking to go to the car is kind of better. But, like, because, like, then they're not suspicious about why you're gone for so long. Whatever. Alrighty, so my last rule, rule number 5. This rule is chief other people's carts. And it sounds funny, but this is one that I started doing when I first started smoking. I didn't start smoking, like I said, till I was a sophomore. And I didn't start like bringing my own carts until I was like a junior. So that whole sophomore year, I would just chief other people's carts. I would ask other people if I could hit their cart. Not like random people, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, like, ask your friends and shit like that. Or like at least someone you know. But I just used to ask other people. This kind of goes along with the go in groups rule. But like, basically, since it's not your cart, like, you won't get in as much trouble if you do get caught. So it's not a really like, you won't get caught method, but it's more of a like, you will get in less trouble. But I'm not gonna lie, it's better to go in small groups, like 2 people, 3 people, not like fucking 8 people, bro. Like, there were some times I'd go to the bathroom, it'd be like 10 people in there, and I'm just like y'all are kind of asking for it, not gonna lie, bro. Like, but like 2, 3 people, bro, that's never bad, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just go right under the stall, hand that shit to each other. Really, 3 people is the best, because it's like you have 2 people on the inside, 1 person on the outside watching. And it's not like obviously when the teacher comes in there, like, they can't say anything out loud because it'd be obvious, but it's just like, I'm telling you, bro, as soon as the teacher walks into the bathroom, you can feel a shift in the fucking like air, bro. Like, I'm not even playing, bro. But that's it for that. I want to finally tell y'all the story about how I got caught. It was fucking stupid as fuck. But basically, what I would do my senior year was I would leave my cart in my car a lot. And I had a lot of different methods, but sometimes I would bring the cart into school with me, like, for like the whole day. Sometimes I would leave the cart in my car and just go out and get it and like bring it back in and then hit it. Or sometimes I would just go out, hit it, leave it, and then go back in and then do that again in a few other periods. Like I was looking fucking weird, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of a fiend. But weed's not everything that, you know what I'm saying, like, you think it is, bro. In high school, you think weed is just like this top tier, like, fucking, like, it's just on this pedestal for some reason sometimes, bro. And it's just like, it's not really like that no more. Like, actually, weed can make you hella fucking lazy, or like it can really fuck up your thought process. So I'm gonna say be careful on smoking weed. But like I said, it was November 1st. It was 2023. It was my birthday. It was like re-picture day. So it was like picture day after the first picture day where you could like retake your pictures, or if you didn't get a picture, you could take your picture, all that shit. Anyways, I just remember because I dressed up nice for that day because I wanted to retake my picture. I didn't get to because I fucking got caught. Anyways, I was in first period, and what I did this morning was I hit my cart in my car before I went to school, and then I left it in my car, and then I went into first period. Actually, I think I was in my like fly class, which is like our like I forget what you would call it, like around the world, but it was just like that like 30-minute little like class where you just like kind of fucking do nothing, bro. But it was just the period after first period. Anyways, I was in my fly class, and I asked my teacher, asked him, I said, yo, can I go to the bathroom? Went to the bathroom, ended up taking a long ass time because I went, instead of going to the bathroom, I went out to my car and I hit my car, or no, I think I hit it like one time, two times, but I brought it inside and to hit it more. So I went outside, hit it a few times, brought it back inside to hit it more times. And when I brought it back inside, I went upstairs, and this is also where I got fucked up, but I went to like the hottest bathroom, which was the English bathroom. And when I say hottest bathroom, like I hope y'all know that means like that's the bathroom that like gets like the most teachers be coming to the bathroom. And I'm not gonna lie, I think the assistant principal's office is like right next to that bathroom. So that was just kind of dumb on me. But I went to the English bathroom, went in there, hit my cart about 2 times in the stall. And I remember coming out of the stall and like looking into the mirror and shit. And I was just like looking at myself, and I was just like, I don't think I'm that high. So then I went back in there and I hit it again. And then as I'm hitting it, I hear his footsteps. I hear these loud ass fucking like literally just like office shoes just like banging on the fucking floor. And so I hear them walking in, and I'm like, oh fuck. So I instantly swallow that shit, and I'm like I'm trying to zero it, and then I blow it out. I put the cart in my pocket, which is another dumb thing. I should have fucking flushed it down the toilet. So always sacrifice your shit. That's kind of another rule I should have added, is always sacrifice your shit, bro. Whenever it comes down to it, if you hear those footsteps, flush your shit down the toilet. It does not matter. But anyways, heard the footsteps coming. I put it in my pocket, and I walked out of the stall, and it was very like, I'm not gonna lie, he was a cool like principal. I think he was assistant principal. He was a cool assistant principal. A lot of people got along with him, but it was like my first time kind of meeting him. And I just walked out of the stall, and I had it in my pocket, and like I had my hands out of my pocket, but he was just like, he pointed up to the ceiling, and he was just like, what is that? And there was just a bunch of fucking smoke like floating up to the top, and he was just like, what is that? And I was just like, fuck. Like I literally said, I don't know. And I said, I think I told him like that was there before I got here. And he was like, I don't know. He just told me like to empty my pockets. So I emptied my pockets, gave him the thing. And he was like, so if I go test this right now for THC, it's not going to test positive, right? And I was like, yeah, no, that's nicotine. So then I was just hoping that he would like throw that shit away or something like that, bro. But then this motherfucker took me to his office. He had to fucking cotton swab that shit, like the like mouthpiece and stuff. He threw, bruh, went through my battery. I had 2 batteries, or went through my backpack. I had 2 batteries in there. Threw all that shit away. Like, fuck me, right? But like, yeah, dude. So just be careful with what you do. Oh, like this is just all based off the one time that I got caught. Just be fast. Go in groups. Don't go by yourself. Small groups. And, you know what I'm saying? If it ever comes down to it, bro, sacrifice that shit, bro. Like, really. Like, you just, it's not worth it to get caught, bro. Especially in my case, like, but the dude told me, he was like, since it's your birthday, like, I won't give you no charge, but you will get suspended. And, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I was like, bro, you were going to give me a fucking charge for that shit? Like, a criminal charge because I got caught smoking on campus because I just turned 18. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just be careful, man. Like, if y'all are smoking in school, be very careful. I'll just say, like, it's not worth it, bro. Another thing, don't even start smoking, bro. Like, if you see this and you don't smoke, good, bro. Stick to it. Don't smoke, bro. Don't start smoking. I know some people that, like, they started smoking, bro, and they just, like, it's just different, bro. Like, life ain't the same, like, without for them. You know what I'm saying? So, don't get hooked on this shit, bro. Like, honestly. I don't advise any of this. You know what I'm saying? Don't try this at home type shit. But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just saying, like, if you do decide to do it, because I know a lot of you do, I'm going to say, bro, more than 50% of people in school that you go to school with, they smoke, bro. I swear to God. Like, I promise you. But, yeah, be careful out there. And like I said, bro, if you do get caught, I didn't tell you none of this shit.
Yeah, and I do it all for my partners.